Hello, Internet! You're watching Mr. Axebane. I'm playing Farm Simulator 22, and this is episode number 7, lucky number 7, of my Griffin Indiana series. I really like this map. I really like this map. It's a modded map. I know I haven't actually shown that much of the map yet. You've seen town and you've seen this area. That's basically all you've seen, but there's so many other cool spots too I haven't shown. There's other spots I considered starting farms, at least 3 or 4 that are very enticing. Or more, really. I think there's like of actual farms you can buy that are on the map at the start. I believe there's like 4 or 5, including that includes the standard one, the default one you start with new farmer mode. Anyway, so 6 a.m. in the game, we've got a crop of soybean growing. It looks good. It's fertilized 100%, even though we didn't fertilize it, so the soil was just fertile to start with, I guess. Since we made a brand new field in maybe this area has good enough soil. I don't know. But I'll take it. It does need lime, it needs rolling. Of course, if we roll it right now, we'll crush all these plants to death. If we do lime right now, we'll probably choke them all out. So we'll do that after we harvest. We'll do at least one of those after we harvest so we can get better yield next time, maybe both. Our new field, our second field, needs lime, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on here today because it hasn't been seeded yet, so we might as well. There's lots of small rocks, and we could roll those back into the ground. But I might not, because I might wait till there's a little bit more buildup from rocks and get some kind of machinery or something to clear it. Small rocks are I don't believe there's any risk to damage to your equipment, but it may reduce your yield slightly if you don't push those back in the ground or something. But they didn't get medium size. Some of these might be medium, like these. And then these are the small. I can't tell, but the large ones we should be able to tell. Once it gets to the large ones, you can still work the fields. You just have to know that it's going to do more damage to your equipment because large rocks can bounce up and dent and damage critical parts. So your harvester, or whatever thing you use to drive up and down the field that has large rocks, will just take more damage, so they'll need maintenance sooner. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna get some lime spread here, and then hopefully get something seeded. Oh, actually, we have to wait till tomorrow to seed canola, which will be the first half of August, and that'll be the earliest we could do the canola in here. Oh, we've got a decent amount of honey building up. I mean, kinda. 351 liters. So we don't have 1,000 liters yet, but what is that? That's about, what's that? Almost twice what we had, of course. Probably around 400 or 500, maybe less if we sold it right now, but we're not gonna do that. But but we've only had bees for a day and a half, 2 days, and we might put more hives in at some point. I don't know. All right. So I need to get a lime spreader, fertilizer / lime spreader. I've got one that's a modded version. I know I keep using all this modded stuff. I kind of had to do it in a way. Once I put all the vintage tractors in the game, I realized most of the default farm implements can't be used by stuff that has less than like 70 horsepower. So there's still things you can do without mods. You can tow trailers, you can use some of the tools, but a lot of stuff you just can't do. So it's just, I kind of had to. So I got some smaller implements, Anyway, one of those is a fertilizer / lime spreader. It'll do both, but it doesn't have very good capacity. It does have good working width. It's cheap. It's more vintage, but it doesn't. It does have a pretty limited capacity, which is good. So that one's fairly balanced. So we'll probably get that one. You can up the capacity of it too a bit, but it's still not going to be that much capacity. But like I say, it's very cheap and it's small, so smaller tractors have no problem with it. So that's probably what I'll get. Oh, I'm going off the road trying to look at the scenery. And if you're wondering, yeah, the game looks a little different. I'm running the Relight mod. I believe I've got that going. So it's like, it's kind of cool. It does several things, but it makes the lighting seem more realistic. It also makes the night times like very dark, which is okay. It's kind of cool. it's not like basically in the default game without relight mod. You have it seems like it's almost like a full moon every night, which is kind of good actually, because you can see what you're doing if you got to work the fields a bunch. But it, it's sort of, I mean, it feels a little more realistic being darker. I wish it wasn't quite so dark, but if I turn the brightness up too much, then the days will be too bright. All right, so we're almost to the dealership. While we're pulling up toward it, I'll put cruise control on, and I can bring up the menu, and it'll keep driving, which is fun. Things are a little bit straighter, so we don't hit that car. All right, I can show you the spreader I'm thinking of getting here. That'd be under tools, and I hope the train's not coming. That would be bad. Where is it? There's some. Okay. Yeah, so this one here, and we're almost at the dealership. Only 3,200 before upgrades. I'm gonna upgrade the capacity a little bit. Just gotta take the left here that I missed. Alright, and here we go. Clever Motors. Founded by John C. Clever. Actually, his father, wasn't it? It was, what was it? Slightly humorous or whatever. I don't know. Okay. I don't actually have to get out of the tractor. I don't know. Sometimes it feels more immersive to actually walk up to the shop, even though you can do this from anywhere. We had to come here to pick it up anyway too. So yeah, we're gonna buy this Lizard fertilizer sprayer or spreader. It can do not liquid. It can do solid fertilizer and it can do lime. It starts at a capacity of only 600. I'm gonna bump it to the highest you can get on this one, which is 950, which is still not a whole lot, but that's kind of the point. It's smaller. It's cheaper. It's for smaller farms and smaller tractors. People like me. All right, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna buy it. I don't want to just lease this. It's cheap, and we will need to do fertilizer and lime pretty often. All right, we've got some lime back at the farm, so I won't buy any more while I'm here. Plus, it won't be able to hold an entire bag anyway. So, at least I don't think it does. All right, I didn't line that up good enough. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright, so I just gotta take this back up to the farm, and then we can get to work on that field. And here we are, back at the farm. And let's see, where's the lime? So we got the fertilizer outside of the shed. So we just gotta park closer to the lime. You don't even have to get that close, really. And, see, there we go. That's close enough. It shows up on the top left. We got a mod that shows some of the hints, like when you get close to something you can refill, but you don't have the F1 menu open. It'll show you that you're close enough, like it says up there in yellow, refill fertilizer. So just press R, which is the refill button in the bottom right. You can see it filling up, and it also shows the icon, that white rock-looking symbol that shows that it's lime in there instead of fertilizer. So thing's full. We're gonna go and right over here and spread this lime. If I can get, if I can drive, we will. Yeah. Oh god. Oh. All right. So this thing has a decent width, but not the best, which is good because, like I say, that actually it's pretty wide, I think, but doesn't have very good capacity. All right. So here we go. I'm just gonna do like this. Maybe line it up a little bit better. Press 3 for cruise control. Press B to begin. And that's not gonna work because I haven't unfolded it yet. Forgot. All right. This type has a unfold. Unfold's always X, so we unfold, and it doesn't really. There's a slight change. I can't remember what it is, but you can't even really see it. All right. Press 3. Press B to begin. And yeah. Yeah. See, actually, that's pretty damn good. Pretty darn good width. We can do 2 passes. It looks like this whole field. Spread and lime. This will increase our yield a little bit. I don't remember how much, but oh, it's already out. That's right. See, this is the thing with this one. The capacity. Oof. Oof. You can make it go a little further if you sort of start and stop it. It'll miss some bits like I did at the start there. Right there where I'm about to drive over. But oof. Oof, I didn't. I forgot how quickly this really would run out with lime. All right, well, that's okay. We bought a couple bags of lime, so hopefully that was probably like a half a bag or two-thirds of a bag. So we just got to get a bit more and continue the process. Oh, not quite. Not quite close enough. All right. All right. Do it better. There we go. Press R. Filling up on lime again. Still got 2 bags. I bet one of them will disappear. Oh, okay. Wow, so we took less than half a bag. So at least we got enough lime on the farm and it's close to the field. So, oh, look at that honey. We got a little bit more honey. So it's not so bad. It's not so bad. We just have to... Oh, okay, now, and this is not as wide, so actually I could stop and start it. Like, if I just tap it on and tap it off again, see it hits that whole zone, except for a little bit back there. Just do it real quick. But it doesn't use as much because you just turn it on and turn it off right afterward. So we could probably do that, like start it, stop it, start it, stop it, start it, stop it. You see, trying to just use the bare minimum that we need. We even just tap it really quick, like, yeah, that should use less lime. Oh. Especially since we're doing an area that's not as wide as we need. If we're doing the maximum width, that wouldn't work as well. It would work, but not as well. Okay. Just gonna get this finished up with the lime spreading. Alright, so the field is almost entirely spread or covered in lime, and you can see with the real dirt mods that I've got, one of them is real dirt color, I think. It tries to match the color of whatever dirt or other stuff that's making your tractors and your tools dirty. And since we were driving all over this lime field, it's made them put some white powdery lime all over there. Pretty cool. That's the real dirt mod. There's like 3 of them. You can get one of them makes the color match your mud or dirt or whatever you're driving on. The other one makes it so that if I didn't know this in the default game, but if you drive anywhere that's not dirt, like on the roads and grass, it cleans your vehicle, so they don't. If they got dirty in the field, but then you drive through the grass or you drive to town, they'll get clean in the default game. Not entirely clean, but I wanted to get a little dirtier so they look like they've been used. So anyway, I like this mod. Okay, so that field's been limed. Let's see if we can maybe squeeze the tractor in here. I think it might be a good idea to get a 3rd tractor. Oh yeah, and I forgot to check the sale paper. How did I forget? It's like one of my favorite things, man. All right, sale paper. What we got? What you got? Oh my God, look at this. 13.8 meters. Holy. I'm not gonna buy that, but look at that freaking thing. Class Convio Flex 1380. It's humongous. Maybe not humongous. There's bigger ones than that, but it's pretty big. Oh, the cultivator that was there before, forage mixer, to make total mix ration for cows. I'm not doing cows yet. I don't know if I'll do cows as safe. I've never had done cows actually, because I've tried to work my way up, do simpler stuff, because cows require a little more to take care of. And of course their pens are more expensive. Headers are attached to forage harvester. Oh, so this is a forage harvester forestry thing, so I think that's to grind up to mulch like smaller trees and bushes, and I know it's not a mulcher though, it's I guess we're harvesting trees. Yeah. Maybe I can find that more info here under logging or forest harvesters or forestry harvester, whatever it was. Let's see, logs. I don't see. It talks about removing stumps with a forestry mulcher, but that was a harvester, a header for forage harvesters. That's okay. We don't have to know what it is. There's so many things in this game. Maybe we can find out here though. I'm just curious too. I'm mostly just curious, even though I'm not doing forestry right now. Maybe we'll see if there's a forestry harvester in here that they're talking about. That this is like the trailers that go on them. Forestry machines. Transport tree logs. Transport tree logs. Cut down trees. Cut down trees. Cut down trees. Breaks trunks and the wood chip. Yeah, I'm not sure which vehicle that thing attaches to... That's interesting. Well, if anyone knows, you can, if you don't mind, you can mention in the comments. I'm curious, but it's not a huge deal either way. I'm not going to buy the thing. It's very expensive, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious. The thing looks amazing. It looks like you could grind the heck out of some small to medium-sized trees. Maybe even larger than that. All right, so we got it limed. It's about 10:30 in the morning. We don't really need to do anything with that field. So this field, we need to get it planted. And the cedars right there. So I guess I didn't need to park the tractor. Yeah, we'll just we will drop. I guess it's good. I would have had to back in here to drop off the lime and fertilizer spreader, so not a huge waste. All right, I'm gonna pick this up. Wait, we can't seed today. That's right. Oh, I forgot already. God. We gotta wait till tomorrow or the day after. The earliest we can do it is tomorrow for canola. The first half of August. Okay, so we got some more time. You know, we haven't done any contracts or anything side work. If there's anything enticing for that, I might. If not, of course, there's so many big fields on this map, so you have to be careful. Like, don't just take the biggest contract. Oh, I can make 14,000. Yeah, if you have all day, like for field 8, for instance. My God, I mean, it's just enormous. It's just a lot of work. So I'll have to pay attention to the size of the contract. Let's take a look. All right. So we got some baling contracts. This one's for 5.5 acre field, so that's not too crazy. Let's see if we can find field 8. How many acreage is it? How many acre? All right, this bottom at the these options at the bottom too. I don't see field 8 in there, but this bottom option, supply and transport, that's another mod. Just periodically, it has contracts where you have to supply that stuff, so you have to have been storing it, you know, making it. Like for instance, if I had 8,000 liters of corn in a silo or something, and I have a limited time before I can do it, I could bring those 8,000 liters of corn. I have to provide the corn and deliver it to the location. It says for this one, Johnson's Farmers Market, and I'd make $8,267. I don't have 8,000 liters of corn. That's just kind of cool. It gives me more options once I get further along in the game and I've been making stuff. Sometimes people will need that stuff quickly, and they'll be like, "If you can freaking bring it here soon, I'll pay you." They'll pay you maybe a little bit more than you would make otherwise. So, okay, so the smaller contract, the smallest ones are here. This is only 1 acre. That's field 38. I'd make 4,000 if I use their equipment. Oh no, I see why it's 4,000. I've done these kind of contracts. This is doable, but God, good. Ooh, it can be bit of a. It's a lot of work because you got it. It says here, mow the grass in field 38, then dry it with a tedder and bale it, then take the bales to Larson's livestock. So I mean, I basically have to do all that kind of work that I did before with all the grass, but I'd also have to load it and deliver it, and I mean it's doable. It just takes a while. That's why you make over 4,000 bucks. Let's see how big 38 is. Should not be that big. Let's see. Where's 38? 38 should be over here somewhere, right? Not seeing it though. Well, there's 39. A 1 acre field 30. There it is. Oh yeah, 1 acre's not much at all. Yeah. I mean, I knew it wasn't, but still though, I want to do all those steps. That's the only contracts right now are baling and then the delivery ones. So we're gonna scratch that. I could do it, but no, I don't want to do all those steps. Last time I did that, I made hay, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna make a profit, man. Which I kind of screwed it up, but oh well. So here's what we're gonna do instead. I'm gonna fast travel to the shop, or let's see. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should take a tractor and let's see. No, I'm gonna fast travel to the shop, and I'm gonna buy a chainsaw. Chainsaw, haha, chainsaw. It's finally time for chainsaws. I'm just gonna pick whatever looks cool. I'm gonna pick the red one because it just shows you how dangerous chainsaws are. It's a constant reminder that you should be careful because they are not in the game, of course, but in real life, extremely dangerous. So we've got a chainsaw now, and you don't have to pick it up. It's not on the ground. They just hand it to you. So here we go. Oh. And yes, unfortunately I know some people are not gonna like this, but I am gonna be using the lumberjack mod to a degree. I may not get crazy with the lumberjack mod and pick up entire trees and throw them around like you can, but with the super strength. But I am gonna be using lumberjack mod because I've tried it without and it's doable, but you have to slice the trees into so many small pieces so that you can lift them, and it gets if it's a tree of a large diameter, you can't. It's just you'll be nothing but. It's, oh, it takes forever. It's just way more difficult. Plus, there's other issues with it too that are. At first, I didn't use the lumberjack mod. I thought, no, I'm not gonna use that. Sounds like cheating too much. But it still takes a while. It still takes some time, and it's still not easy. Honestly, it's just a lot easier to move the logs around once you're getting some. But you still gotta like trim them and stuff. Anyway, all right. It does make trimming and stuff a little easier though. So now we go back home, and I want to cut some trees. I mean, I hate killing trees, but what I thought about doing actually is just carving out a space in here so I can keep this little grove of trees, but maybe just clear the ones like this one and that one I just was at before, and then maybe this one, and just kind of get enough space to put some kind of storage or animal pen in this area and still preserve almost all of these trees. Which we got a lot of trees on our property, and we could clear more of these later. So it's not not set in stone. I like this little spot here. It feels like a nice little cozy spot to kind of do a little picnic or something. All right, so anyway, yeah, we're gonna chainsaw some stuff. Chainsaw. And to do that, we first maybe think a little bit more about where and how much we're gonna cut. Maybe about back out and kind of take a look at it, and then especially use the build mode to zoom out and kind of visualize what might work. In fact, why don't we do it the proper way and think about or check which, like if we do the one we were going to do for the sheep, the sheep pen. This land's not owned, but if oh, we can't go any. That's right. For now, we can't go further than this field edge, right along here because I haven't bought that other land yet. Dang it. Yeah, I don't own. Oh, I don't own. I only own a little bit of those trees, so I could clear those. Pretty soon, I'm gonna buy this piece of land. I can clear some trees there, but well, we'll just. I guess you know what? I know what we'll do. In the future, I am probably gonna buy that other piece of land, so I'll be able to own those trees to do whatever I wish. But for now, that's enough trees that are close by that'll be on our property. So for now, I'll clear most of this. Sadly, hopefully I can leave one or two over here, but I'll clear most of this to get some space. And we kind of need to get this bale out of the way. I should have dropped it somewhere else. So I'm gonna actually move that. I don't have a bale loader or a forklift, but you can always just push it around with a tractor. It's more. It's more. It can be more difficult, when you get stuck on it. But I only got one of them to move out of the way here, so yeah. Because I think that other one's not close enough. All right, so let's see if I can. The best way to do this is actually you drive up toward the rounded edge, and especially if you don't line it up centered, you're more likely to get your wheels up on it and get stuck on it. So if you approach it instead toward the round end like this, right, you can just kind of nose it forward without your wheels wanting to drive over it. This flat edge. See? Oh, but it got turned. Oh, it got turned. Now it's going. A lot of times it won't do that. It'll stay where it is and just kind of scrape it, push it, slide it across it. And this is the other way. This is a rounded edge. See that's not as likely, not as likely to work, is what you can see from this experiment. And this isn't a good position either. Now the round edge is on the ground and facing up to the sky. The other one, and that's not that ideal either. We don't got to move it much farther. Come on, man. Just get over there. Ah, no. Get out. Oh. Almost far enough. We were just nudging the edge. And, yeah, get it going. There we go. Perfect. Nice. That one can just sit there. Alright. Mission accomplished. Now I just gotta Chainsaw some trees. Gosh, I don't want to kill that big one. It's such a nice one. Maybe we'll start somewhere else and hope that we can preserve it. But you two, you gotta go, you guys. I'm sorry. You have to go. Alright. Right mouse button and right mouse button and move the mouse to adjust the angle. You don't really have to get it at an angle, it'll still fall properly. And it's easy to get rid of stumps with the lumberjack mod, so I'm just gonna cut it here. You know, you can cut it closer to the ground if you want to absolutely maximize how much. I've never seen that. How much wood you get? It didn't fall. What the heck? I didn't. Did it? I think it cut all the way through. But it didn't. Wow, I've never seen that. All right, let's try something else. This is fun. We're gonna nudge it. It's farming simulator, baby. Every now and then the physics don't know what to do. I'm sure it's not that common, but this particular one I've never seen. But which one did we cut? Is this one? Boom! Yeah, it worked. It was just sitting on there. It didn't. What is happening? This is not. This is not how a farming life was supposed to go. Oh, what is happening? I'm sorry. I got a tree as a hat. And this is just how it is on this part. My dog is getting excited. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. When I get to laughing too much, he gets freaked out and he gets excited and he wants to come over here and play. Man, I'm just I'm just thinking that it's like farmers make it look so easy, you guys. They make it look so easy, but it's not. It is this. No. All right. This is. I gotta do something though. How am I gonna? Okay, let's get out. Just calm down. Take a deep breath. Oh, man. Man, that's all dangerous too. That was just like, wow. That was boom. That good thing we don't have any other workers right now. It'd be a dangerous work environment. Good God. Oh, I know what happens. Once we start cutting this log, it'll fall. It'll fall. Then we don't have to get it on. I don't even. All right. I don't even know if I'll get it. See, this is still not super easy, even with the mod. To get like, you know, it's still some work, which is good. That makes it so that you still can justify earning some money from the wood. I'm doing this not even for the money, because these trees aren't even that great for making money, probably. But I just wanted to clear some land and like maybe put some more buildings down. And this is what I get for. That's all I wanted, and this is what I get. That's what I get for that. It's not bad though. See, this is doing it. This is doing it. All right. Oh, I need to put that away. Let's get rid of some of the small inconsequential. Can't do it. I get some of these cats. I'm not very good with this. I spent about an hour or two doing this on another save, and buddy, it is like, I know I'm doing it wrong too. The people that know how to do this are watching. They're like freaking pulling their hair out. Okay, I've seen everybody do it like this, right? Where you, nope, that didn't. Where you just run up the tree or run up, there we go, run up the side of it, and oh my God, and you can. Everybody makes it look so easy. I know if you cut the end off here, it should just clear the smaller crap at the top. Oh no, it preserved it. Now, what's interesting too with the lumberjack mod, you can, if a piece of wood is small enough, you can just eliminate it. There we go. See, I could have got a little bit of money, but if it's only gonna be like $5, it's not worth it. All right. Lordy, lordy. This is farming simulator, baby. You gotta deal with the physics. You gotta, it's part of you. It's moving. You gotta work it into your plan. You gotta understand that this is a different world. It's based on our world. It's very, very convincingly seems like it's our world, but the physics are a little bit different than our world. That's all. Okay. So, making a mess in the field we're supposed to plant in tomorrow. Good. Jeez, man. If I was the AI worker, I would have been fired by now. Ah, man. It's working though. Did that do what I wanted to do? Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna get these small limbs cleared and get the trailer over here to throw a log or two on there. Like I say, I will be using the super strength of the lumberjack mod to move some logs around, but I'm still gonna cut the logs to where they're kind of short for the trailer. All right, that's most of them. Maybe we can see if I go ahead and cut it. We'll cut it to 3, and maybe we can drive the tractor away. Yeah, should be good. Such a mess, a glorified mess, like a total. Can hardly see what first person looks like. Yeah, it's not as bad as it was. It's not nearly as bad as it was when I was wearing it as a hat over here. Ah, it's jamming me in the face. Ah, oh, there we go. Good God. It's a dangerous job. It's stuck on it. No. Okay, good. Good. Finally, some. Part of it's still stuck on the tractor. Okay, well, get rid of that. No. It's not going. Is it? Can't even. Just kill them. Yeah, just eliminate those ones. There we go. All right. Okay. Well, it's gonna take 3 days to clear enough space for another tent. No, that's all we're gonna. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like even with lumberjack mods, you can still have some challenges. Maybe we'll rent a forestry machine at some point. Not for this small bit of trees, but when we get serious about clearing out trees, get more land, we're gonna have to think about stuff that'll really just munch those trees up. Those kinds of equipment are very expensive, but maybe we lease it and then clear a bunch of trees. I kind of jackknifed it, and this tractor's not super strong, and I think that's what's happening. I pressed Q to drop the thing. I got stuck in the ground a little bit, I think, because I don't know why, but I kind of. There's not another log stuck in the tractor. What's going on now? See, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm coming at it the wrong angle, maybe. I'm just getting goofy with it. Let's see if we can line it straighter and then just drive straight and just do that. The simplest possible thing. Can we do it? And we can. I was just jackknifing it too much or something. It's sinking in the ground. What is happening with this trailer? Is it because it's a modded trailer or something wrong with this thing? Oh my goodness. This is not right. I got a major flat over here. Farming ain't easy. I already put the blocks go in automatically. Okay. Goodness. I'm just gonna leave the trailer. No, I need it before I load it up. I gotta fix this. All right. This is starting to get frustrating. I'm gonna be honest. And if I I already had it. I'm gonna let it go. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let it go. I'm not gonna attach it. I'm just gonna try to bump it back into a normal position. Maybe from the back end, around the back end of the trailer. If I. Okay, here we go. Get a little bit of speed, maybe. Ba-boom. Oh, no. Okay, that might work. That still might work. Is it still sinking in there? Stinking in there. It's stinking in there, and it's sinking in there, and it's causing me all kinds of problems. What is the deal? I could reset it, but then I have to go back to the town and pick it up. All right, this has got to be fixable. It came up out of the ground. We can just move it a little bit, maybe. Okay, let's try to move it now. I don't know if it's a modded trailer or if I have done. Is there a piece of wood under it? I made a mess with the trees, but I didn't think. Alright. We'll just have to go straight, and maybe it's supposed to do this. It's just sinking in the ground a little bit because I'm driving in a field. That's probably what it is. Alright, yeah, so it's too heavy to pick up, so I'll have to enable super strength reluctantly. And we'll just start piling this crap up here. The logs that matter, at least I guess it might take more time to destroy all the small ones than to just throw them on here too. I don't even know if you get money for that. You probably don't. For the very thin limbs and stuff that aren't very useful for making planks or anything in a sawmill. Well, let's see how fast it will be to just wham, just tap the button. Just go nuts. Bam, bam, bam. Go away, debris. Yeah, that's pretty easy, actually. Yeah, okay. Especially the really thin ones. Yeah, they know you don't want those with the lumberjack rod. They see the diameter of that, and they just like eliminate the whole thing. Perfect. Actually, wasn't bad. Okay. Let's just. Oh wait. Let's see. If we get in the tractor and press L, it'll do all the straps for us. I like that. You don't have to do it manually. And then no, don't turn too much. You did it again. I did it again. Dang it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're learning. We're just gonna straighten it out, and we're gonna do a better job. Because there's so many rooms for mistakes in farming. And there we go. And that's our meager little thing. That's one tree though. All right. Now there's one more step to do to clear that tree. While we're at it, we might as well do it. And that's gonna be. We gotta stay out of the field. The wheels won't sink in the ground so much. All right. So if we, so if I just gonna turn off the tractor. The lumberjack mod allows you to remove stumps by holding down for 3 seconds and grinding it. Holding down left mouse button for 3 seconds. And there we go. It is kind of a cheat, but otherwise we'd have to lease or buy a very expensive, some kind of like expensive mulcher thing that destroys the stumps. All right, just gonna repeat the process. I'm not gonna record all of this tree cutting. We'll just cut that one, and then I'll, trim it up. And this one might just disappear. It's so small. I can get the right thingy. I have trouble getting these kind of trees sometimes. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. Can't. Yeah, I don't know. This kind I might have to use a mulcher on or something. I think I've done it with ones that are a little bit smaller than this with the chainsaw. Oh well. We'll also clear. So we're gonna probably keep that one. Cut this one, I guess. And we'll cut it the other way. Actually, no, that one's crooked. I don't know if it'll fall the other way if I try to do it. Just have to, eliminate both of the stumps that I just cut. And what's the other one? All right, and then I'm just gonna do some clean up on these trees, these two, and then I'll resume the video. Okay, so I've trimmed up and cut up both of those trees. This is the second one, and just need to get that on the trailer. Oh, that piece is only 164 kilograms. We'd probably be able to have lifted that without super strength, maybe, but this one we definitely would not have been able. It's like 800 kilograms. Kind of a crappy pile of wood, but you gotta take. We're not really doing it for the wood, I guess. So we'll get some money though. We'll probably get about $5,000 or $6,000 from that. Maybe that's actually gonna be nice. That's just a guess. That's my estimate. All right. And this one I still can't figure out. I've done it before. If I got the right freaking height and angle and position, I know I've done it before with a tree that was very similar to this. But I can't figure it out. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but yeah, we'll get it. I know there's other tools that I can definitely do it with. Try some wild, crazy stuff. Just do this stuff and see what happens. All right, that's fine. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right, so our property runs to basically to the edge of this field. So if we... Okay, so we can clear this area. And maybe I could cut one. Hey, maybe we can get this guy. If we want to clear that one. Yeah, we'll probably clear that one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What? Did you see that? I think I got the right... Or was that the other tree? Come on. I had it! I freaking had it. What is... Is that it? Oh, see... No. Ah! Whoa, what's happening? Oh, maybe I grind it like a stump? No. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong necessarily on this. Oh well, we can cut this one. I know that much. I can see the indicator. We'll do like that. Hopefully it won't get stuck on there again like the other one, man. I cut that one at an angle too. It should have well, fell the wrong way, and okay. Okay. So I've been getting better at this. I forgot to here we go. If you get to clear all this stuff at the top that's too small for the sawmill, you just cut there. You can kind of see where the texture changes there. I don't know if you can see it before I cut. Is right about there. I just cut off just below that, and it eliminates all that stuff. Which is, I think that happens in the default game because it's small diameter. But yeah, it's nice to do that first because then you have that canopy that kind of obstructs what you're looking at. You get that cleared. And any small branch, if you cut it close enough to the small part, it should go away too. Like this. There we go. Which that was the lumberjack mod, eliminating that small branch. But anyway, yeah, this stuff's still not super easy with the mod, which is good. Like I say, I'd rather it be that way than be trivial, and then it would be like, what's the point? Okay, so I'm just gonna clear this one up too, and then it's gonna be getting dark soon. So load this on the trailer, and then I'll decide whether I'm gonna sell it today or save it for later, for another day. Alright, so that's what we got. I've cleaned up that last tree, loaded it up on there, and see how much we can get for it. Started the tractor. I'll go ahead and sell it now, I think, too. Even though it means I'll be getting back home about 11 p.m. probably, roughly, maybe later in the game. Alright, so it's already starting to get kind of dark. And, oh god, I got it jacked up again. Come on. Maybe I just back up a little bit and straight. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. That's working. No. Oh no. This may be too much weight. Might be time to buy our third tractor because I don't want to unload half of this and load it again and make 2 trips or anything. Oh no. I think that let's drop the thing and then we can try it again. Come on, buddy. Come on, dudes. Yeah, come on, dudes. I think I'm slightly uphill too. That's not gonna be good. If we can get to a, yeah, we're going. Is that uphill? No. Oh no! Dang it! Yeah, it might be time to buy a better tractor tomorrow. Oh, maybe we'll get lucky. Let's see. Come on. Let me just. Oh, am I using too much gas? Too much accelerator? I'm tapping it this time, and now it's kind of working. Instead of spinning tires, I'm sort of working. Not sort of not working. Farming ain't easy. Farming is not easy. Come on. Oh, gosh. Come on, dude. Alright, I know it looks like if I'm going, if I can take a left, I'll be going like downhill. Think. Can we just gradually turn till we? No, it didn't. It's a jackknife kind of. Okay, this is not. This is not a. Okay, well, we have challenges. That's okay. That's okay. We can't plant canola anyway. Like we have to plant it. We can take the. We'll get the better tractor tomorrow morning. We'll take the logs down and sell them. And then we can plant in that field. I know you can't see anything too. It's like dark. Yeah. We gotta wrap up this episode. It's running long. Time to go. Thank you all for watching so much. Turns out it wasn't lucky number 7 today. It was kind of an unlucky number 7. That's alright. We'll fix these problems tomorrow. And keep on progressing. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. This has been Mr. Axebane. Have a great day.